I'm going to show you the best coffee hack in the world, and it'll only cost you $1 for this thing. I'm not one of those ridiculous hipster douchebags that thinks that you have to have whatever bean from wherever place and made a certain way and the poop coffee and all that stuff. I just like coffee because it has caffeine in it, and I like it to taste the way I want it to. So I basically super saturate it, or as I like to call it, bring it up to critical mass with hot chocolate and coffee and a little bit of malted milk powder, and it makes it absolutely delicious. But because I super saturate the solution, I have to sit and stir it for forever. So I'm going to make a little tool to stir my coffee so I don't have to sit there with a spoon and I can go do other stuff. I can just put this on there and bam, it'll stir my coffee. Now this is a little $1 personal fan from Dollar General. It was $1, and all you have to do is put a battery in it. You don't have to do very much to get this thing ready to turn it into a coffee stir. Pop this off, pull the two halves apart, and pull the little foam blades out, which I already did, and I threw them away, so I can't show you those. You're going to put whisk wires in there. Now the electrics part of this is super simple. All you need is one AA, because in this battery compartment there's supposed to be 2, but you can easily jump it because they put too much wire in here on this connection, and they run in series. So you just pop this one out, take a screwdriver, and pop it up. And then you have a jumper that reaches the whole way down to that spring. And you're only running on 1.5 volts, so the motor runs half as fast. Then you take your little connection, you push it in between the end of the spring right there, and it'll hold it tight. You don't have to solder or anything. And just like that, all your electrical work is finished. Now we're going to make the stirring attachment. Now find some wire and drill holes that are of corresponding size. 4 of them in the cap. Power helps. Get 2 equal lengths of wire. Find the exact middle of both wires by bending them in half. Put one end through, twist a little thing on it, that holds it in place. Now put the other side through and bend it over so that it's even. Now bend one wire each direction on the top side to lock it in place. Do the same thing with your other wire. Now use your pliers to twist them right at the top, that way they're locked together. Now that the wires are twisted together, just give them a little twirl. Nice little design, but you want to make sure that the top of the whisk is centered with the post that the motor goes into. Put it back on. Bam! Coffee stirring machine. Now you're probably thinking, how's that gonna fit on my favorite mug? Well, that's what we're gonna do next. And it's easy also. Drill more holes. Three more wire-sized holes on each side, the whole way through. Cut 6 more pieces of wire, roughly the same length. On the end of each wire, curl it around, then bend it over. That way the pokey bit doesn't get you as easy. And you can squish it shut. Now take all your wires and feed them in through the back, through the holes, and they'll stay because they have the little stop on them. Now grab some pliers and really twist them. Now that they're all twisty, just trim them off at a reasonable length. Bam. And if it doesn't fit on your mug, you can just bend these wires here so that it fits right. See? Bam! See, and now it doesn't fit right on that one. Perfect. It's counterweighted by the battery, so it'll stay there. Now let's make coffee. Get some hot chocolate, preferably a big container because you're going to use a lot of it. Because like I said, critical mass coffee. Put some big spoonfuls in there. Lots of it. See all that goodness? Yeah, it's a lot of hot chocolate. Doesn't matter what kind of hot chocolate you get unless you're some kind of douchebag hot chocolate snob. Put it in your cup. Take your malty goodness. You don't need a lot of this. It's pretty strong. Yeah. Now put your coffee in. Almost there. Now normally you'd have to sit here and stir that to get all that hot chocolate dissolved in there. And it's going to be super saturated because after it gets mixed in, I let it cool down, and then it's technically a super saturated solution because you basically can't dissolve any more hot chocolate into this than is already in there. Look at that! I never have to stir coffee again. I probably could have left 2 batteries in there, really get her going. 2 batteries. Works even better. Forget about all the electrical stuff. Now I can go do stuff while this stirs my coffee. Cooled off and perfectly mixed. Delicious. Yeah, this is better than your coffee. Because I like it, and that's what matters. So if you say that you should just drink coffee black, and well, you can drink coffee black if you think it makes you more of a man. I'm gonna drink it with hot chocolate in it because I like it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more stupid stuff like coffee mixers and power fists and super sledges. Yep. Bye. That's good. I'm gonna be productive today. Whew.